Is it 5 minutes on foot?
Yeah, 5 minutes on foot.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You and your mom had a lot of exercise when you were young.
Why?
Okay.
Because of mountain.
Well, yeah, your mom is hiking the mountain and you walk to school every day.
Yeah, but only 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes. Yeah, but you do it every day. Okay.
Yeah, right.
What place is that again? Sorry.
Jinju.
What? Jinju. Hmm.
And I was really surprised because the model answer uh, is also mentioned Jinju.
Oh, it's the same,
Yeah.
Jinju. Yeah, you can actually memorize this and pass it as your. Some of my students do that, and I say it's okay as long as you deliver it nicely. Yeah. When was the last time you've been to Jinju?
Uh, my parents still live there, so
Mm.
what is that? Yeah, last September it was Chuseok holiday, so I went to Jinju to meet my parents.
Mhm. Okay. Sounds like a nice hometown.
Hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, could you give me any advice about my answer?
It's actually very good. This one is I like it better. I like this answer better because it sounds more reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
You said that there is a mountain behind your house and your mom hikes it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. What else could it be? Hmm. Could be added. You could add how far it is from Seoul. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How far is Jeonju from Seoul?
Seoul, but actually I'm
I
living
Sejong, sorry.
so Sejong it takes 2.5 hours.
Okay. Uh, just for me,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I'm asked about a hometown or a town, I always describe it in reference to the capital because normally people would know the capital city, but they wouldn't know the province. So, for example, my hometown is in Nueva Ecija. It's 2 hours away from the capital city of Manila.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So try to make it a habit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Okay.
would know where. Or you could like it's 2 hours south of Manila. Yeah. You also
Mm-hmm.
use north, east, west, south. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And talk about the landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The landscape there.
Mm-hmm.
The climate, if it's different, if it has a different climate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, the people. Whenever it's neighborhood, it's not just a physical place,
Mm-hmm.
but the people as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what were the people like in your childhood neighborhood?
Mm, my mother are my mother are friendly to other people.
My
So
mother was or
my
is.
mother, yeah, my
Hmm.
mother is friendly to neighbors. So I knew many neighbors,
Hmm.
and they were when I got on the elevator, there was a neighbor, and they always said to me hi, or I always bow to adults,
To
and
them, to
yeah,
adults.
okay,
Mm.
I bowed to them, and when they made good, when they cooked, and some people also visited my house, my
Hmm.
parents, and then yeah, they shared their food. So I think yeah, they were really nice and friendly.
Mm. Yes. Okay, you can say that. Yeah, I love my childhood neighborhood because it's warm and people are friendly and generous and
Hmm.
thoughtful. Yeah. Okay, we have a good relationship with our neighbors.
Hmm.
Okay. So neighborhood is the place and the people. Okay?
Hmm. So, is it better to make my answer, uh, how can I say, in general way, like not to, how can I say, answer is it better to answer a general? Is it better to make my? How can I say? Okay, is it better to say general things, not specific information?
What do you mean by it's
Uh,
better to say specific because
Specific. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh,
because
for example, you said they are very nice and generous, and yeah, those things are general in my opinion. But if I say like examples case, is it better like
ah,
uh-huh,
well, the example would come after the general.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
Okay. The people are nice and thoughtful and generous. For
uh-huh,
example, if there are
uh-huh.
parties, okay,
So
everyone is invited. Okay.
so it's better to add a specific example in my answer.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm,
Because normally general answers are textbook answers.
mm-hmm,
So when you say something more specific, it means that it's yours alone. You
mm-hmm.
came up with that answer. Okay?
Okay,
Mm, okay.
okay.
Yeah. Next one.
Mm-hmm,
My favorite place. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Tell me about your favorite place in your neighborhood. How often do you go there? And why do you like that place?
My favorite place in Sejong is National Sejong Library. Um, I visit there once every what every every once why is that
Once every.
once every 2 weeks. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
once every 2 week. Uh, okay, I visit I visit there every twice once every 2 weeks, and is there are seminar rooms. So if I have a get together with people, I make a reservation and we can meet there. So I
Mm.
have a meeting. Um, we usually talk about what we uh, teach our no what we uh, read books for our kids, English books. So and then we meet once every 2 weeks and shared our problems or what my kids um, made progress in English. So it's a really good place because I can meet people in there, and they don't charge any parking fee, and I can take out as many books as I want. So that's why I like the National Sejong Library a lot.
Mm. What about the reservation for the seminar room? Is it free also?
Yeah, it's free.
Wow. As long as
But
you reserve it. Okay.
yeah, but the problem is the competition is really fierce. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to be ready when the clock is over midnight.
Mm. I see. So it's free, but you really have to
Mhm.
compete with everyone in booking it.
Uh,
Okay.
so is it okay? The clock is over midnight.
The crowd?
The clock.
Oh, the clock. No, 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 not the clock.
Then the time
Mm,
is over. How can I say?
you can just say past the midnight. We don't need time anymore because
Uh,
it's already understood. Okay. Past midnight.
so it passed midnight, or the clock passed midnight.
The
Just
time.
past midnight.
Yeah. Can you say your sentence again?
Okay.
The competition is really fierce.
Competition is really fierce. So
Hmm.
uh, people who want to make a reservation have to be ready. So When the clock passed midnight, they have to click the button.
Oh, okay. Strike. When
Ah,
the clock
so
strikes midnight,
the clock strikes. Ah, yeah, it's the
midnight.
nursery rhyme. Mouse,
Yeah.
mouse went up the clock. The clock strikes one. Yeah.
When the clock strikes midnight,
Mm,
okay, people hurriedly
mhm,
book.
mhm.
People hurriedly book the rooms. Okay.
People hurriedly book the
Yeah,
rooms.
or as soon as the clock strikes midnight,
Hmm.
yeah, people hurriedly book the rooms.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, at Mint. Nowadays, yeah, many people participate in several events.
Mhm.
So, yeah, at midnight, most people are try to book teachers. Actually, I also did yesterday to have
Last
a
night.
class with. Oh yeah, last night.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a class
And
with you.
yeah, many people are actually complaining about that, but I think they're not going to change the system.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah.
way.
I guess it's also one way to see which ones are really well, really going beyond everything that or every effort that they can do just to book classes. But still, it's very difficult,
Yeah.
especially if you're going to book if you're going to book classes at 6 a.m.
Hmm.
You're up until midnight.
Yeah, right. That's the
Sorry about
problem.
that. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions?
Yeah, no question.
Okay. Favorite place? Just okay. Some corrections.
Hmm.
Hold on. Okay. We talk about many things and what my kids made progress in English. Okay.
Hmm.
Many people get confused with this sentence pattern.
Hmm.
Okay. So what? Okay. What progress
Hmm.
my kids have made
Hmm.
in English?
What the progress my kids have made in English.
Yes.
Mm.
You
So,
can use.
hmm.
Okay. This is your original sentence.
Hmm.
Okay. What my kids made progress in English.
Hmm.
So it's,
Hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be.
actually, I usually make this structure. Yeah, so I also, yeah, how can I say? Other teachers also, yeah, pointed out my sentence because I also,
Mm,
yeah, made that kind of structure. Yeah, it's really
yeah.
difficult to change it. Okay, I have to keep in mind.
Okay. You can. Right. Yeah. Keep in mind. You can also make use of that same structure, but you're going to change what to how. How my kids are progressing in English.
How my kids
Yeah. Are
mm,
progressing in English.
progress in English. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Hmm.
that one. The other ones are not so serious. Like if I have a get together with people, okay, get together is considered a noun, a compound noun,
Hmm.
and it's a countable one. So you can use an article.
Hmm.
Ah, get
Oh.
together.
Hmm.
Yeah, if
Okay.
I have a get together with people.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think the adverbs of frequency are also quite difficult for you. Like once every 2 weeks. Yeah. Many, I don't know, but many Koreans are getting confused with that. The frequency of things. Once a
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Once a week, it's easy to remember, but yeah, so once every 3 weeks, once every 4 weeks, right?
Mhm. Once
Hmm.
every 4 weeks. Okay.
And one,
Once every. Uh huh.
before you corrected me, uh, I don't remember exactly, but you corrected me as once in 3 months. Is it also possible?
Oh, there's a difference. Okay. When we say once every 2 weeks,
Mhm.
okay. So for example, this is week one,
Mhm.
week two,
Mhm.
okay, and then it happens, and then 2 weeks again,
Mhm.
and then it happens
Mhm.
once
Yeah.
every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
When we say once in 3 months, okay, one, two, three,
Mhm.
within that month,
Mhm.
it happens once.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Got it.
yeah,
Mhm.
okay. But
Mhm.
basically the same as well because it happens once. Yeah. The how could I say this? The moment when it actually happened just changes. Okay, but
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
frequency is still the same.
Mhm. I
Uh-huh.
see.
Okay. Are you familiar with other terms of frequency like bi-monthly?
Yeah.
Once every 2 weeks is also bi-monthly.
Yeah, by monthly. But um, I know there are those terms, but when I watch the drama or other
Mm.
people say, they don't usually say bi-monthly or bi-annually.
Yeah.
People prefer, yeah, every
Once every 2 weeks.
once every 2 weeks, yeah, like that.
Yeah, because these ones by monthly, by annually, they're formal terms. They're preferred in business.
I see.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
I didn't know that. So I was wonder. I wondered why people don't use bi-monthly that often, but it's a
Yeah.
former terms. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
In formal terms, you would rarely hear once every 2 weeks. They would say bi-monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
Uh,
right. Next one.
mm-hmm.
My work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about your work. What do you like about your job, and what do you dislike, and why?
Okay. So it's I how can I say I add some false story here to answer about this question. Okay.
It's okay.
Mhm. um, I am an English teacher for kids, and so I like my job because I can teach them at home. I don't need to meet them because I teach them through the internet. I only teach them uh, 10 minutes, so it's very sure, and I have to follow a certain step to teach them. So sometimes it's a little bit irritating, but I like um, that I can work at home. It's really convenient because I can sit on my bed and I can cover my lap with blanket, so it's so warm and I don't feel like I'm working. And uh, the thing I don't like my job is uh, I have to go to my company uh, once every 2 months. So it takes 1 hour to go there. So that's the most, what is that? That's the thing I don't like it.
That's the thing I dislike about it.
Okay, I
Or that's
dislike.
the thing.
Uh,
Okay. If
ac-
you
Actually, I want to use adjective, but I couldn't come up with any good word. That's the worst. I know that's the yeah
oh, the
worst.
adjective.
Um,
Worse, not probably worse. You can say a noun. That's a disadvantage. Or that's a downside is disadvantage. Okay.
Downside,
That's a downside.
disadvantage. Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can say, I wouldn't say challenging because It's just once every 2 months. But if you want to use that, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's the most challenging thing.
Mm. Okay.